Hey Rob, welcome to Horsehead Bookends. Today we're doing something that I've not done before. Have done it before, but I haven't filmed it. So today we are going to be changing tubes in my Princeton Reverb amp. I've had this Princeton Reverb amp for about 2 years now, and one of the reasons I am changing the tubes is because I just get way too much headroom. I can't get it to break up at all with any guitar I've used at any volume. And I'm going to show you that before I swap the tubes out. This is a Princeton Reverb 15 watt amp in British Racing Green. It has a 12-inch Celestion greenback in it, and it is a great amp. And usually I use an overdrive pedal, a full tone OCD, to get some overdriven tones, but now I want to use it more as a dirty channel, where my AC15 I'm going to use clean, and it's just not I'm just not getting the sounds out of it I want. And after scouring the internet for a really long time, the only suggestion that I was able to find was that possibly one of the tubes in the amp was put in incorrectly, or they chose a wrong tube in one of the slots. So I decided to order some new tubes, and I got these from Amplified Parts. I'll post the link below and I will tell you what I got. But let's go you can't really see the amp right now, it's sitting right next to me, but I will, let me grab the camera and I'll give you a better shot. And as we're playing, I'm gonna go from volume level 1 all the way up through volume level 10, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about, how it doesn't break up. Alright, so here is the amp. I'm going to start it on 1. I have my treble at 6, my bass at 3, reverb and tremolo all the way down. The only thing I really did was I changed the jewel to a green one because I think it looks better. And I've had it warming up for about 15 minutes now, and there's the Celestion greenback. For this test, I'm going to be using my Strat, my American Strat. It's probably one of my favorites of all my guitars. I use it a lot. And my settings on my Strat right here. If you could see, settings on the Strat, I got my volume at 6, both my tones at 6. So I'm just going to keep it on. Right now I think I'm just going to have the selector switch on the neck and middle pickup. And let's plug it in and check it out. Alright, we're at volume level 1. We might not hear anything. Alright. Volume 2. Alright, let's keep on moving up. 3. Bringing it up to 4. Now around this time, you should start hearing some breakup. Bring it up to 5. It sounds like it's starting to break up, but it really isn't. 6. 7. Keep on moving. We're at 8 now. It sounds like it's about to break up, but it's still not. We're on 9. All right. Fully cranked at 10. Still getting the clean tones. At 10. I just went through 1 all the way up to 10, It sounded like it was starting to break up a little, but I think that was just the pure volume of the amp, and it wasn't the tubes getting pushed. So the power is out, and I just unplugged the machine. So these are the tubes I'm going to replace with whatever was stock that's in there. I have a Tongue Sol 12 AT7. Bring that up, but it's not focusing. We have for the 12 AXs, I have some Gold Lion tubes for that. Those are going to be replaced. For the 6v6 tubes, I got some Tongue Sol 6v6 matched pair, and then finally we got a JJ tube, which I have used before in a Vox Night Train, and these sound pretty good. Now the reason I picked these tubes, I wasn't sure exactly the sound I was going for, so these were kind of recommended by some friends. Decided to go with them. What we're going to do now is we're going to let it cool down for a little while. I'm going to bring it over to the game room, to the table. We are going to take off the back and pull the tubes. Alright, so here is the back of the Fender amp. 2 screws here, 2 screws here. It'll pull this off so I can get to the tubes easily. I mean, you could easily reach underneath and grab the tubes and pull them out that way, but I just find it's hard to do it that way, and plus there's a metal cage here to protect the bigger tubes, so instead of reaching up and under, I'm just going to unscrew this and take them out the easy way. Okay, so we have the 4 little tubes right over here. What we're going to do, they have these little protective caps on them. You just push up, twist, and pull them down, and they come right out. Okay, it looks like they're groove tubes. Now I've used groove tubes before and they're okay, but time to replace them. AX7, so they were right, AX, AT, AX, AX. Let's replace them. Now we're going to replace them with these Genelex Gold Lion. There it is. Want to make sure I'm putting them in right, so I'm going to get my head in there for a second. Now the AT7, I'm replacing with the Tongue Sol. There it is right there. This seems to be giving me a bit of a problem, so I might flip the amp upside down because it's easier to see. So let's do that right now. Alright, so I just flipped the amp upside down to make it easier to put in the tubes. This makes it a whole lot easier to see what I'm doing. Get some extra light in there. Now I'm going to pull the big ones out and replace those. Again, the big one was a groove tube. They're getting replaced with Tongue Sols. And the last one, it's like a fender tube. And we're replacing that with the JJ. Alright, new tubes are in. Let's put these metal caps on, flip it around, and screw the back on. Alright, let's go plug it in, warm up these tubes, and then check it out. Alright, doing it again. New tubes. Same guitar. Let's see what we got. We're at volume 1, guitar settings are the same. Level 2. Moving up to 3. Alright, hitting 4. Five. Starting to get a little bit of breakup now on 5. Bring up to 6. All right. 7. Definitely hear it now. Going to 8. Even more. You can hear it even more now. All right, all the way up to 10. All right, so let me shut this off because I'm gonna have to dial in the sound that I want. Alrighty, well, that sounds pretty damn good. Okay, so there you have it. Swapped out the tubes, the stock tubes that came with the Princeton Reverb for ones that I ordered online. Now, the big question is, did it make a difference? I think it did. There were certain things that I'm not sure if the camera picked up because I didn't have the amp mic'd. But there were some tonal differences. I thought I heard the tubes getting pushed a little more with the amp. Did it get that nice, smooth breakup that I was looking for? I don't know yet. I need to turn this amp on, burn these tubes a little, and see what they sound like after putting some hours on them. And see if it really did give me the sound that I was looking to get. I did notice some slight differences in the clarity of what the guitar was producing compared to what it was before. I never really enjoyed playing my Fenders through the Fender amp. I always thought they sounded better through the Vox. But I really liked the way the Strat sounded. It was really good. So right now I'm happy. Maybe I will come back and revisit this once I put some hours on the tubes and get them to the point where I really want them at. So it was a worthwhile experiment. I don't think it wasn't a failure by any means. So I'm kind of happy with the tubes I got. Maybe I'll do another swap with some other ones just to get the right sound I'm looking for. But I'm going to give this some time and see how it sounds, and we will definitely revisit it again in the future. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to click on subscribe with the notification bell. You get notified anytime I upload a new video. Any questions or comments, feel free to post them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, talk to you later.